Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Folkestone, Georgia. We're doing a joint webcast here for the pregame show. We've got Creek Box up here with us. Creek Box, Alan Hanley, Sammy Hendricks from CSN. They're going to talk about maidens and Indians for our pregame show. Alan, I figured what we do, man, is let you go first. You're the visiting team. Talk about the Pantherettes. Sammy, you talk about the maidens, and we'll see if maybe we can get you two throw a little few punches or something. Something. It's Swamp War, man. We got to have a war up here, right?
That's not like we don't do that all the
time.
All
right, but I'm gonna turn it over to you two.
All right.
Alan Hanley and Sammy Hendricks for the pregame show.
Man, I appreciate you having us, Mr. Adam, Mr. Sammy, man. Another good basketball game. We got a girls' game. I know we're gonna come back and talk to the boys. We'll take a break, but looking back at the beginning of the year, everybody kind of knew that Charleston's girls, y'all were going to be a returning power to compete for the region championship.
That's right.
The boys, it's a shock that Clinch and Charleston's even here in the finals. You think about the finals, it's Lanier and Turner always.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's a big shot there, yeah.
Yeah. But, man, looking back, we've played twice this year. The Panthers took a 68-63 win in Homerville by 5, and then we come over here to Folkestone, and y'all put us 59-53, won by 6. Now this is game 3. You look kind of the same kind of battles that we had in the first 2 games?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, both teams are playing good ball right now. You talk about the girls, and I'll be completely honest with you. Our last game over in Brooks County, the win to get us here, and then watching y'all right before our boys played, I'm going to tell you, y'all's girls were pretty awesome. Awesome. I told somebody in the stand, I said, look, if we played them tonight in this game the way we played and the way Clinch County played, we get beat.
That's right.
Y'all's girls are just, ours are being pretty hot too, but they've been a little sporadic, but y'all's girls are really hot right now.
Well, man, we've kind of been that way. We've come in streaks. We started out fast and we kind of sputtered and we played sloppy the last several games. Coach Chase, after we come over here and we lost the last game of the season to y'all, and then had to kind of step back. Coach Chase had them refocused. The number one thing for Clinch, the girls tonight, is going to be Garrard. Am I pronouncing her name
Garrard,
right?
that's correct,
oh,
yes.
Man.
Yep.
She hit us for 28 in Homerville. Over here in Folkestone, she busted us for 34. And that's the difference. Y'all got hurt. You're never out of reach with her.
Yeah, and she's had a phenomenal year, great all year. The last after we played y'all, she kind of cooled down a little bit. Some of the other players had to step up and do some scoring, but yeah, she's been the leader all year long.
Yeah, and she does a great job. Now for the Panthers, we have Mama, she's a returning starter coming back. Dinesha and Dorsey, our big tall girl down low, and Micaiah. Them 4. Our problem though, if they're all 4 out there at one time, along with Asia, all 5 of them. And then we bring Fluker in, but if one of them gets in foul trouble, it seems to throw us for a little loop,
right,
early.
Right, yeah.
They're used to playing together with 5 and 6 girls. But I think the key of the game, y'all, of course, with the home field over here, man, you always want to play at home anyway.
That's right.
The crowd, I think they're going to be a good crowd tonight. How about you?
Yeah, I heard somebody said something the other day, maybe 1,200 people here tonight.
Oh, man,
I don't know if this thing will hold 1,200 people.
I'm telling you. I remember back in the days in football, boy, they would be 5,000 people packed as tight as you could get. So,
that's right. I didn't get that experience coming up as a kid because I played and lived over in Camden County, so we didn't play Clinch back when I was in school. So the 20 years I've been living over here, and my kids going to school over here, it's been a rivalry.
Man,
good rivalry.
And a good rivalry.
In all sports, not just basketball, football and baseball and everywhere.
I'm telling you, it goes down to girls softball now.
Yep.
Tennis, everything. And, man, we're right across the swamp. We're neighbors. I know when we get eliminated, or we always pull for Region 2A. And,
right.
And the Charlton Sports Network, man, we watch y'all's program. Y'all do a great job. You and Mr. Adam over here, man. We every time we come, man, whatever we need, y'all hook us up and help us out, man.
That's
I sure
right.
do appreciate that.
Yeah,
brother.
Adam respects you guys a lot. He talks about you guys all the time.
Oh, we've had him in Homerville.
I've only been with him a couple of years doing this. So I appreciate him letting me do it, but he talks about y'all guys all the time.
Man, when we do baseball, he'll hook up. We'll let him slip in and get some of Miss Lisa's cooking. Barry's wife, she cooked for us usually at the baseball game.
Right.
So that's the only baseball we play a lot of games. That's right around the corner. We'll come by. I've seen couple of people on y'all's field, so y'all getting ready for that just like we are. I think we played 2 games already this year in baseball. So
Yeah, we had our first game, well, our first regular season game last night over in Savannah. Yeah.
Talking around to some of the other region coaches, I think Charlton's going to be the team to beat again in baseball. It seems like.
Yeah, if some of the young kids can step up. We lost 3 starting pitchers I think last year. If some younger kids can step up on the mound, I think we'll be okay.
Man, well, what do you think? What do you think it's going to be a 5-point game tonight, the girls' game?
If not closer, I think it's going to come down. I don't think it's going to be one of the games where, it's neck and neck for 3 quarters, and then the 4th quarter one team blows away. I can tell you it's not going to be that. I don't think. I wouldn't think so anyway. So I think it's going to come down. May come down to the final buzzer, whoever has the ball last.
That's right, last possession and the free throw. That's going to be the 2 things. I'm with you on that. That's just how close both teams are.
And that's one thing that's kind of concerned me a little bit about our girls. The boys have been good from free throw line, but our girls from free throw line, I don't know what percentage is they've been shooting free throw line, but that's one of the things that's kind of and I tell Adam all the time, you get these 4 or 5 point ball games and free throws are big.
No.
You got to hit them, and that they could come down to that tonight.
That's right. Well, to win a championship, you got to be good at the free throw line, and we've struggled all year. We turned it around there at the end, so I know Coach Chase is excited. Everybody in Homerville is excited, not just for the region championship because it's Charlton County and Clinch County. So. Man,
and you're talking about the free throws, not just tonight, but as we go forward to the state playoffs, that's free throws are going to be big.
And this game, and I may be mistaken, but if you win region, you're probably going to get 2 home games in the playoffs.
I believe that's right.
If you lose, you'll get 1 home game.
Right.
But you'll probably be on the road in the second round.
That's right.
Plus, you get a bye, I think.
Yep, that's right.
So, man, that's what's at stake tonight. Both teams are going to make the playoffs. They're going to be 1 or 2. So, And I think both teams will represent Region 2A well.
Oh, I think they will as well, yep.
Well, man, we'll take a break. We'll come back and talk about some boys.
Sounds good.
All right.
All right, we're gonna take a break, fellas. Come back. We'll cover Indians and Panthers when we come back.
Thank you. Good job, you too.
It's fun when you got somebody.
Specialist of Fabrication is located at 169 Little Phoebe Church Road in Folkestone, Georgia. President Mark Pickering and his employees utilize the latest technology with a skilled workforce to supply customers with the best custom fabrication possible. Serving clients at home and abroad makes ESP a premier employer in Charlton County. For all your specialty and fabrication needs, contact ESP at 912-496-2583 today. They're also on Facebook at ESP Specialist Fabrication. ESP is a proud sponsor of Charlton Sportsnet. Since 2009, Southeastern Automotive Group has been buying for and selling to most of the franchise dealerships in the area. What if you were able to bypass the big dealerships with the big markups? Buy direct from the supplier. Save thousands of dollars on your next vehicle purchase. Have a trade-in? No problem. With used vehicles in such high demand, Southeastern Automotive Group has dealers ready to buy your trade. If Southeastern Automotive Group doesn't have the perfect vehicle for you, using their vehicle locator program, they will have it shipped in without any hassle or haggling you hate. With over hundreds of thousands of cars available at auctions across the nation, your next vehicle purchase is just a click away.
All right, y'all, welcome back. A little bit of excitement around here, man. Well, I don't think we've ever had a full-blown pregame show for basketball. But you guys just talked about the Maids and Pantherettes. Now, if you don't mind, dive into the Indians and Panthers.
Well, looking back, same way with the girls, Mr. Sammy. Excuse me. We split. Homerville won in Homerville, 61-57. A great game by 4 points. But, brother, when we come over here, the big kid, number 1 and number 4, Williams and Wright, that's your 2 freshmen, they spanked us big time over. Y'all beat us 73-58. I mean,
that's right. I think that was a shock to everybody. We expected another 5 to 10 point ball game. When y'all came over here, them 2 got hot. I mean, Jarvis Wright, he's leading the state in all divisions in 3-point shooting. Mm-hmm. I think he has like 113 now is what he has. That leads. The closest one to him is 18. But it just happened to be, him and Elias, the big guy, both of them got hot on that night against y'all when y'all came over here.
Man, they did. And as hot as y'all got, Coach Terrence George and the Panthers got just as cold. We had 18 possessions without a basket.
That's
we
right.
had a stretch that we went down the court 18 times, and we didn't get a basket, and y'all scored 10 times. That's a 20-point swing right there. So, but, man, and we were talking, everybody had Lanier and Turner penciled in the preseason that and then y'all went over there and shocked Turner.
Yep.
And, man, Lanier, we have played close all year with Lanier. We got beat by 2 in Lanier and got beat by 2 in Homerville. and then, man, we got them over
Yep.
in Brooks. you
Yeah,
know,
we
just-
checked the score after we left after our game the other night, and we checked the score, and I think y'all were up by 14. And I said, well, that's probably over right there, that game. But, we talked about the girls a while ago, how, we think it's going to come down to maybe the last basket, the last free throw. The way both teams, the way the boards are playing, it's probably going to be the same thing in the boys game, I would think, as well.
That's right. It's going to be Coach Terrence, man. He's a great coach, does a great job for Clinch County, man. And we've gotten better shooting some three-pointers. We don't have the big guy down low like y'all got,
Right.
so we have to be able to shoot the ball. Man, y'all did a great job when we come over to Folkestone feeding it to him down low. And what happened to y'all in Homerville, he got in foul trouble early, got 3 fouls in the first quarter, and didn't play hardly none until he come into the third. He played about 5 minutes in the second half, and that killed y'all because that sets it up. We have to keep 2 people back, and it leaves you wide open over here, and he had just busted from the outside.
If you give him a step, he's gonna hit them threes. And looking back, the game y'all come over here too. I think a bunch of you guys got in foul trouble. Looking at it, I think 1, 2, 3, 4 of your starters, got in foul trouble. That hurts a lot too. When you get your foul, your starters in foul trouble early. That hurts a lot when you're starting 5.
Well, at Class A, it's all about depth.
Right.
And you usually got 3, 4, maybe 5 good players, and then after that, it kind of drops off a little bit. But man, looking at Charlton, y'all got a run coming up. You got 2 freshmen starting. Coach Terrence, we got a young team. We're losing couple of seniors,
Right.
We have Bale that is coming that's played just great for us. Clayton, Ingram, and Robbins hit some big shots down the stretch to beat Lanier the other night. Man, Smith, Khalil, and we've had Gloucester and Magby, a couple of young freshmen step up and hit from the outside. So, man, this is going to be a great battle for years to come.
Yeah, I think
always
you're right,
is,
yep.
but man, it's just going to be extra special here in the next couple of years, I think.
Yeah, I think you're absolutely right on that. It's probably going to be one of them that comes down to free throws again.
That's right.
I talked about the girls earlier, how they've kind of struggled and been a little inconsistent. Now, the boys shooting free throws, they have been good this year. I remember about the first 6, 7 games of the year when the big guy, Elias Williams, would go to the free throw line. He would be lucky to hit the rim. Mm-hmm. He's, to me, what I've seen, and I haven't watched a whole lot of the other teams in our region, but what I've seen, he might be the most improved free throw shooter in our region. I mean, he hardly ever misses now, and that's going to be big in close ball games. And like I said, not only tonight, but all the way into the state playoffs as well.
Yeah, and that's what aggravates Coach Terrence more than anything is when you get them free points and the opportunity to get them, you've got to take advantage when you're playing a good team, especially over here on the road, man. I mean, it's just it's going to be a great atmosphere tonight. The students are going to get in it. Man, I'm excited for Clinch and Charlton. Man, it's it's tradition.
Yep, that's right. And you just like both games, probably a lot of running and gunning.
That's
get
right.
the ball inbound and you go.
Looking at them warming up, they're getting ready. I know that the girls have warmed up, and we're about 25 minutes away from tip-off, brother. Sammy, man, I appreciate y'all. You and Mr. Adam taking the opportunity to let us come on here, man, and on Creek Box and then the Charlton Sports Network, man. I think both of us, we do a great job for rural Georgia, bringing information from rural Georgia where a lot of these kids don't get the opportunity to be put on a pedestal. And man,
right.
y'all do a great
right.
job with that, just like Creek Box. And I got to give a shout out over to Lanier County. They do a great job too, man.
Right, and I know Adam's been excited about this all week. I mean, as soon as we left the ball game the other night,
Yeah.
he said, I think he contacted you
Yeah.
about doing a joint pregame. He's been talking about it all week long. He's been so excited about it.
Yeah.
I know, I want to. I mean, I've only been doing this a couple of years, but it's different. This is different to me. I enjoy it.
That's right.
It's exciting for me, too. I've been kind of thinking about it all day today.
Man, I love basketball. Something about, man, it's exciting in it. Football, it can get out of hand one way or the other and kind of get dull, but, man, I love basketball. And
I think, matter of fact, the first game I done with Adam, I think, was 2 years ago when we went to y'all's place in football when that close football game we had.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, that was a great one. That was a great one, man. Man, I was out of town last week, so I didn't do it. So Adam texted me right after the game and said, brother, we'll be there. So, man, I appreciate y'all taking the opportunity.
We appreciate y'all joining
Good
in
luck
with
to
us.
y'all.
Yeah, good luck to y'all as well.
That's
Going
right.
to be two good ball games.
I'd like to play one more time after this.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
All right, thank you so much, Adam.
All right, now you two are going to get down there and have a contest at the 3-point line.
Yeah, well, I'll go ahead and surrender. I can't even hit the basket.
I might have to move it to the paint a little bit to shoot some.
That's exactly right. Hey, man.
Yeah, I got a son playing tonight. He don't play a lot on varsity, but he's excited about it not as well.
Oh man, that's good. That's great. That's what it's about.
Yeah.
Come out here and get these kids an opportunity.
That's right.
Well, brother, I'm gonna come over here and get set up over here. Thank you,
about
Mr.
to head
Adams.
back over there?
I am, brother.
Alan Hanley from Creek Box. Appreciate you joining us tonight, man.
Yeah, man. I
Sammy,
love y'all.
great job, fellas. All right, y'all, we're gonna shut it down for the pregame show. We'll be back in about 10 minutes with our Maidens versus the Pantherettes, a region championship on the line. Great job, Sammy. All right, y'all, we'll be back in about 10 minutes.